All right. Happy Wednesday. It's been a week since you've seen me. I was out of commission last weekend. I was down with the sickness, meaning the dizziness. Hey, are you all ready for the big reveal? All right, it's been a whole week. New week, new me. I'm just playing with you. I'm still the same. Hi. Look at this beauty. We're in the MD-80, the best care in the air. Midwest Airlines, formerly known as Midwest Express. Not to be confused with the current Midwest Express. Little teeny tiny airline that operates E-jets. That currently exists. That's not this airline. That has the name of the previous airline. Anyway, I hope you're all doing fantastic. We're gonna be flying to DCA. If there's no ATC, we're gonna do the river visual, because why wouldn't you? And if there is ATC, we will do whatever runway it says to take, which is runway 1, which is not the river visual. So yeah, we are in the beautiful, one of my favorite planes in the sim, the MD-80. One of my favorite planes I've ever flown on too, the MD-80. Am I flying the Tupolev? I'm not. I don't want Russian bots getting control of my computer. Oh shoot, we can go in here and look out the window? Hold on. Thank you, scenery developers, for putting the interior of the terminals, even though it kills my FPS. Look at that. Waiting to board. Alright, let me get in Discord real quick. Hello.
Yo.
How's it going?
That could be better.
Yeah. Hey, at least you can breathe. When I had it, I couldn't breathe.
I can breathe through my mouth.
There was a period of like a couple days where like I couldn't walk across my room without having to stop and catch my breath.
Was that bad?
Yeah. Only like 2 days, and then the third day I woke up and I was fine. It was like the weirdest thing. It was like that third day I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, well, since you feel fine, there's not much we can do, and then they sent me home. But like that second day, I made it to the living room. I was sitting there with my mom, and I'm like, I can't breathe. And she's like, just relax, just relax. I'm like, no, I literally cannot breathe. Yeah. Have you tried taking some bleach? Oh man. See, I'm at gate D44. Oh, I think I see you over there.
I'm in American 7-3.
Yeah. I was gonna try to get the Phoenix expansion this week, but I don't think I can swing it. I think I'm gonna have to wait till next paycheck.
Yeah, I think the same with me.
I think I don't know, I can add some variety in the space. Everybody's gonna be flying A320 and everything.
I'm wondering why I don't know if they've said it, but I don't know why they haven't done the A318. Unless that's coming after the chartless and stuff.
I don't know. I think if I had to guess, they're not doing it simply because it wasn't as popular as the other two. I mean, it'd still be a cool one to have. Like, I'd love to do like
Cross the pond with it, yeah.
Yeah, or like go across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Alright, I have no idea how the hell I'm supposed to load this plane, so stand by while I figure that out real quick. It's been too long. Mad Dog X Load Manager. Come with me and let's take a trip back to 2005 with the way you used to load planes. You gotta pull up the load manager, and it's in pounds, which is what you want. And then you got to double check the interior of your plane and see what you're using. And we're using pounds, which is what we want. So then, right, you got to go and import your OFP. And we're going to go look in downloads. Wherever the fuck that's at. There we go. And then we got the ACARS file. We put the ACARS file in and it loads that. Then you press this button a few times and hopefully it loads the plane. So then to see if it actually loaded the plane, you look over here and it did not actually load the plane. So then you go to wait and bounce, right? And then you go, SimBrief OFP work? Okay, and now it's loaded the plane again. And then you look over here and see if it's loaded the plane, which it has not.
I think it'll do it real time with GSX.
Oh, does it?
I think so. But you only flew this plane twice. I've been at a 727 kick lately.
Man, I have loved flying that 727. It's so nice to finally have that in the sim.
I'll be right back. Gotta get clearance.
Okay. All right. So now hopefully maybe the plane is loading. Let me try one more thing. There's no option to request fueling. Wait, additional services. No. No. Oh, there it is. Request refueling. So now we gotta type in the flight plan manually because this doesn't have a SimBrief import, I don't think. Which is fine. I can tell you all about how being a flight simmer actually helped me at work doing some training today. Ironically enough. So, you know, like, before we had all the planes that had flight plan importing and everything like that, to get your plane set up, like I'm going to do here, you'd have to type in everything manually. So you're reading off your OFP, which involves reading numbers and reading words and then typing them in somewhere else.
You might get a PDC. I just got one.
Okay. So with this thing I have to do at work, it involves reading stuff and then typing it in. And I'm really quick at it because I've done it all the time when I've done flight sim. The person training me was like, you picked that up really quick. And I'm like, yeah, I do this as a hobby. She was like, type in numbers. I'm like, something like that.
She's gonna report you to the FBI now.
What can I say? I like numbers. Milwaukee Atis. Departing one left. All right. So squib. A Dale. Adel. Then Alfie. Jerry. Nuzum. Bucko. And there we go. Easy peasy. All right. Is it fueling the plane? No. I wonder if... Is there an option in here to turn off using GSX? I generally don't like that turned on because I don't like to wait for GSX. Synchronize with GSX Pro. No. I think the plane's loaded now. Bonk. Just kidding. The plane's not loaded. Huh. I might have broken it, chat. Hold on. Whoops.
You told me I was gonna get a PDC, but I still haven't gotten it.
Man, I love ancient technology. Load manager not working. Leonardo MD80. I swear this plane is fantastic, but holy fuck.
It's always something.
Say what?
I said it's always something.
Clear the plane's tail number in Misfits. It confuses the load manager. Are you fucking kidding me? Stand by, I'll be right back. And disconnect and restart my flight. At least I have it set to where it loads into the turnaround state. But yeah, it is definitely always something. With the Phoenix releasing their A319 and A321, I think I can finally delete X-Plane now. I was pretty much keeping it around because the towless A319 and 21.
Yeah.
But I mean, what would you rather fly? Let's be honest, towless or Phoenix? Let's be real.
Phoenix, all the way.
Towless was great for its time. Don't get me wrong. And there's still, like, in terms of X-Plane add-ons, they're probably the best out there. But
Especially the A340, but
shoot, I guess I do have that A340. How often am I gonna fly the A340? I've never flown it on stream.
it's like in terms of price or bang for the buck, Phoenix wings all the time.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when, like, you calculate it out, it's like
$80 for 3 plates.
my tail number's off.
Who can do better than that?
Motherfucking ancient ass technology.
Especially for the amount of realism they do, like almost detail to detail. $80 for 3 plates? That's insane.
Heck yeah. Especially like the coolest thing, I don't use it often, but like the failures built into the EFB, so you can just like turn on failures whenever you want to do them.
Yeah.
That's such a cool thing. Remember when they first came out, we were like flying around and it was like, okay, engine failure, boom. And then they have it set up the right way too, where on the eCam it comes up with the checklist to deal with an engine failure automatically. So you just work through the thing and then clear it, and then work through it again and then clear it. It's like super cool.
Yeah.
I know everybody's super excited for the A321. I am excited for the A319.
Really?
I
I
l-
mean, I finally got my frame rate A320 out of the family. The 221, I'm ready.
Yeah. I don't know why, but the A319 is my favorite. It's a little baby bus. Little bitty baby. Little bitty plane. Okay.
It's
Let's
like the A318
load
is
manager again.
just born. A319 is like a year in a baby, a year-old baby. Then the A320 is like a 5-year-old baby, and the A321 is like a 50-year-old baby.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to use... Because I'm gonna have to use GSX to load the plane. That's so annoying. I'm gonna be sitting here for ages. Although, really, if I had just fucking not fucked around with it and just went with it, we'd be done by now. Don't get me wrong, this plane is fantastic. I love this
Yeah.
plane. But please, Leonardo, please update loading the plane to the 21st century. Okay, we're gonna start with refueling. Make sure it's actually gonna work.
Oh, add it to the FMS like PMDG.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Okay. Gonna reprogram this real quick. KMKE, KDCA. 01 left.
Check out Center America 160.
Say what?
Yes, asking him for the delivery again.
Oh.
Yeah, just because your status on clears. Thank you, sir.
Did he forget?
Yeah, he forgot to press the send button.
That's what everybody says when they don't want to talk to somebody else. Hey, thank you. I got mine
he
too.
gave me, yeah, he's probably gonna give you the McNine departure. They didn't give me a departure at all. Information is echo, by the way.
Okay. Okay. Okay, the plane is fueling. Perfect. So we will have to wait for fucking sim brief to finish. That's alright. Could be worse. I don't know. He didn't give me a departure. Oh, Milwaukee 9. He did. Never mind. I think this airport is like, it's similar to Chicago where it's just like a... No, just kidding. There are departures. Oh, there's only 3 of them. Same 5,000.
Oh, it was the waypoint you just mentioned. I love VATSIM.
Isn't it fantastic? Okay, so that, and then 5, 6, 6, 2. Shine that'll finally show. I die if I stay in this cold. I'm finally admit it. Mickety Mike! Yes, sir, I love this bird. This one's one of my favorites. I loved flying in this plane IRL. I love it in the sim. I used to love flying with Midwest too. They'd give you fresh baked cookies. Get on board, get in your seat, and then they come around and give you a cookie. That's fantastic.
Radar card. To a side heady, bit head, 5,000, or side altitude, expect radar vectors. Okay.
Although this flight, actually, when they used to fly this flight, they used to use the 717 on this flight. Cough, cough, TFDI win. So I think they only used MD-80s for like their LA routes, like Milwaukee to LA. I know they used one Kansas City to LA. Scoopsins, what's going on? What is going on? We gotta wait for GSX to finish. That's the only way to load this plane, apparently. Of course, I'm just stupid and I can't figure out the other way to do it. Let's came across the channel, fellow flight sim content creator. Heck yeah. That's what's up. Heck yeah. I'm gonna look you up. I'm gonna YouTube stalk you. Oh, I see what you got going on. Nice. I'm gonna subscribe. So the problem with YouTube is it's so hard to find people, especially like live streams. Yeah, I dropped you a sub. I'm gonna try to stop by whenever you're live next. Nice. Are you the 737 or the sexy jet in the back? I'm the sexy jet in the back. The nice long boy. Take a screenshot here though. That's a screenshot.
Definitely.
Wish I could figure out how to use the focus mode in the drone camera. I'm a foot fetish creator. Okay, Scoop Sense. Okay. Yeah, I'll be following for all those feet pics, my guy. Been on vacation all week, back to it on Friday. Alright.
Yo, that sucks. My motor battery doesn't work properly.
Way to support your community. Listen, alright. If Kayla saw me watching a foot fetish streamer, there would be questions asked that I wouldn't know how to answer. Alright. Okay. Fuel is loaded. Is this the right amount of fuel? 23. Oh, fuel is still loading. Okay. It's getting there. Family bonding. What are we doing for date night? Oh, we're gonna watch this this dude who's streaming feet. It'll be fantastic.
Wow.
Sucks there's no model matching. Yeah. I wish there was. It'd be fantastic to see MD-80s flying around. How have I been? Well, I've been all right. Really, over this past weekend, I didn't stream at all. I had some like weird vertigo dizziness going on. Super weird. Never had that before. But yeah. Aside from that, I've been fine. How about you? How you been? Ulok here is he's down with the sickness.
Yeah.
The sickness.
With you, Connors. I already got 3.
Say what?
I already got 3 with yous.
Oh, hell yeah. I live somewhere else? Yeah, I stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I have streamed on Twitch since 2017. So it's been a relatively recent thing streaming on YouTube as well. I thought about switching over to YouTube completely. When there was all that Twitch drama that was going on with like softcore porn and all sorts of other shit, but yeah, I couldn't give up Twitch. Everybody on YouTube says YouTube's the place to be, but call me stuck in the past. Call me stuck in 2019. But yeah, I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. Unless my internet sucks, then I pick one. I have Xfinity, so it's kind of a coin toss whether it sucks or not. Since you were in 2017, you were not in diapers. Unless you were. I mean, I'm not one to judge. All right. Just like you can't give up on crack. Okay. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Mickety Mike with the follow and the sub on YouTube. He's all over the place. Thank you. Welcome to the Toga Troop. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm calling you old. Should know you're very young and petite. All right, noted. I got that one written down. All right, I think the plane's loaded. I think we are just about ready to go. Let's finish setting this up because I got distracted. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, zero fuel weight 112.5. Our fuel, we're taking 23.9. 23.9/N for manual fuel control. What does that do? I have no idea. But that's just what I've always been told to do. 2.8 for reserves. Cruising at 330. .325 at 3.6, and then I said deviation is 6. That should be good.
So it must have to start by IPU, yeah?
Go for it.
Roger.
All right. Oh, geez. KMKE. Man, there's been so many good planes. It's been so long since I've flown the MD-80. I've slept on this plane. I say it all the time. It's been too long. 135, 630. Let's grab some METAR. Shame on you for not flying Northwest today. You know what? Shame on me for not flying Northwest. Why would you fly Northwest when you can fly Midwest Airlines? Get you some cookie. Get you some leather seats. The entire plane is business class.
America bought both of them, right?
Delta bought Northwest. And then Frontier, of all airlines, bought Midwest.
Which one was that America bought?
American bought U.S. Airways.
U.S. Airways, yes. There was another one with West in the name. American West, I think it was.
West, yeah. U.S. Airways bought America West. Owls, what's going on? How's it going? Welcome out. Captain Crystal, what's going on? How are y'all doing? We're just about getting ready to go. All right. It's been a week. Been a week since I've done it. I'm a little sluggish today. 0.24, the wind's that. The temperature is 16. Is this the Mad Dog? Yes, sir. Captain Zimp, what's going on?
I love refrigerators.
Ulok loves refrigerators. Love refrigerators. Y'all aren't the real ones. This my God. Where's Fire? I don't know. Fire's usually not around on Wednesdays. I think he has a normal person schedule. I think I'm a little late for Fire to be around. All right. For some reason, our flaps are down. I don't know why that's the case. But we want dial a flap for 7. Flap. We'll set that here as well. 7. And then our CG. That's a good question. 13.1. Yeah, that's right. 13.1. All the good liveries brought up and yeah. Liveries used to look so cool. Now everything looks the same. Want to see him do a vertical takeoff. You gave me a shout on your Discord? Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. See, Captain Crystal is followed on Twitch. Hey, welcome to the Toga Troop. Thank you so much. All right. I already forgot what I said for CG. I think it was 13.1. Yep, 13.1. All right, that's good to go. Everything down here is fantastic. We'll match our trim. Let's see. Discord. On YouTube, the Discord link should be in the description. I believe it is. If it's not, let me know and I can post it in chat. All right. Prepare for pushback and departure. It ain't? Okay, I'll post it. Oh, you found it on Twitch? Okay. 9 subs till I'm partnered with YouTube. Oh, geez. Already? That's wild. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. That is way quicker than I thought it would happen.
Well,
Dang.
doesn't say call for pushback, so I assume we don't have to call.
Yeah, it's probably don't have to. You're talking to Center, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicago
That's,
Center. 134,875.
134,875.
GG Network.
877 cash now. All right. Owls with the follow on Twitch. What's going on? Thank you. 9 subs. Wait. Oh man. Uh-oh. Owls is cooking. Hold on. All right, let's get that beacon on. And we want to face northeast.
Chicago Center, good evening. United 1135, checking in, flight level 400.
Man, V-Pilot's always so loud.
1135, Chicago Center, right on.
Yep, we want to face northeast. Parking brake released. And I almost forgot. MD80, you got to switch your pneumatic cross feeds on down here so you can get air into the engines to start them.
United 1135, radar contact 40 miles east. Victory,
Let's do it.
Cross river at maintain flight level 200.
Cross Victory, flight level 230.
Oh, we got to turn the APU air on.
United 1135, negative. Cross
Oh, we're good to go.
river at maintain flight level 200.
River 200, United 1135.
Starting up. Alex Foe with the sub. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 6 subs till partnered. Oh my gosh. That's wild. That's so wild. They're promoting me? What? Why are we not starting? What am I missing? I'm missing a step. Oh, we gotta turn the starter on. Hi, can you all tell it's been a while since I've flown this plane? Ha ha ha. Alright.
You made a tutorial. How do you not know?
I know, that's the crazy thing. I made a tutorial on how to fly this plane. Alright. Above 20% into is what we want. So once we hit 21, fuel coming on. The bird's coming alive. Embarrassing? I know. It's embarrassing. You're in anonymous mode. He's anonymous. EJ Davis? What's going on? Thank you for the sub. I gotta keep everything right. YouTube is sub, Twitch is follow. YouTube sub, Twitch follow. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Alright, after climbing through 1000, 11,000, resume normal speed and climbing 350, Emirates 6 kilo up ahead.
Alright, waiting for just everything to stabilize here. It looks like everything's stabilized. We can jump up here, turn our start switch off, and start our ride engine. Little fun fact, there was a, I believe it was an American Airlines MD-80 that had an engine fire because they did a manual start of the engine where they manually opened the start valve. And the person that did it on the ground forgot to close the start valve. And it caused an engine fire. So I don't know if that's simulated in this plane, but make sure you close your start valve.
Emirates 236, radio service terminated. Appreciate it, Luke.
Getting at this stream. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. That's absolutely fantastic. You're making my Wednesday. You're making my Wednesday. I don't know if it's a common thing with most streamers, but I figure probably a lot of streamers don't work like a second shift where they get off at 8 o'clock at night. But if they do, or they have to like change stream times on different days, for me, the Wednesday stream is always like such a pain to look forward to because it starts at 10 o'clock, you know, all that. Once I get going, I'm perfectly fine, right? I love streaming. But, like, man, I gotta go live at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna be up all night. But you guys are making it fantastic tonight. Wednesday's usually the quiet night. It's crazy. We're 4 away from being eligible for partner. That is insane. Absolutely insane. All right. We have a good engine start. We'll come up top. We'll just kind of go through our switches and make sure everything's where we want it to be. We can turn our starter off. Emergency lights were not armed. Pitot heat on. Get our windshield ice on. We can turn off our APU air. Turn off the APU. Get our packs on.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then up here we should have everything taken care of. Lots of dials and switches, but not too many crazy things to worry about. Come down here, we'll set flaps 7 for takeoff. Our trim is already set. We'll arm the speed brake. Close our crossfeed valves. And then get our auto brake ready to go. We'll have to arm that before takeoff, but we can't arm it right now because the parking brake is on. And I didn't put in our takeoff speeds. Nice. 141, 145. And 152. Because this is the MD-80, this will probably take the entire runway to get off the ground. Because of the way it calculates takeoff performance. We can do our selected temp. We'll set flex TO and then dial this up to 49. And one thing I forgot, you have to turn off your ART, and then you can dial it up to 49. It'll set your EPR where you want it to be. Used to work second shift. That was just so early in the morning because of it. Now you're third shift, so you stream late afternoon. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's a real second shift. I work 12 to 8, 12 p.m. to 8, or wow, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. But it's kind of a pain. I honestly don't like it very much. All right.
United 1135 verify.
Where am I from? I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. KC Mo. I know Hulock is waiting for me to dox myself again, but
United 1135 verify. You're going to cross the river at maintains level.
Kansas City's a big place.
River 20011, United 1135.
All right, we'll start rolling.
35 Roger. And then in the
As we get closer to taxiway Bravo, which is right in front of us, we'll call for taxi.
320 greater, United 1135.
We'll be going for one left down here. I better get a notebook out so I can write down my taxi stuff.
607 in the transition, maintain 300 knots. Maintain 300 knots, American 2607.
BP204. We have information. Echo.
Yeah, 533 radar contact 16 miles east. Kalamazoo VOR. Cross B-Hawk at maintain flight level 240.
Flew through there on your travel to FS Expo? Nice! Did you stop at the airport? I guess if you flew through here, you stopped at the airport. Did you get to explore the new terminal, the brand new terminal?
Yeah, 533 affirmative. Near radar contact 20 east Waterloo. Cross B-Hawk at maintain flight level 240.
Alright, I'm just waiting for a opportunity to butt in. In Chicago Center, MidX 204 with information echo at Milwaukee, ready to taxi short of Bravo.
MidX 204, Chicago Center, runway 1 left, taxi via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 7 right.
One left via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 7 right, MidX 204. The glass jet waves were sick. I have not seen it yet. We're going on vacation at the end of the year. We'll be flying out there. I'm excited to see it.
Kilo Alpha, radar contact lost.
Chiefs fan, might have to redact your subscription. Oh no. Who are you a fan of?
Thank you. Bye bye. 4256.
I might have to redact your subscription for you.
Chicago Center, Fairwing 3386, follow 340.
This is Bravo.
Fairwing
It's been a while
3386,
since I've been to
Chicago Center,
Milwaukee.
Verify you are 15 East, Victory VOR.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Alright, we'll get some power on to get rolling.
Fairwing 3386, Chicago Center, radar contact, cross the river at maintain flight level 200.
There we go.
I'm sorry, you said cross what, VOR 300?
Yeah, I saw they have the
3386, cross the river
glass
at
jetways.
maintain flight level 200.
I've never been to an airport that has glass jetways. So that'll be really cool to see. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Been to my house. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my address. That's where I live.
That indeed we are for Ring 779.
Fairwing 779, radar contact, cross river at maintain flight level 200.
How to maintain 200, Ring 779.
Alright. So we're on Bravo. Bravo goes around the terminals over here. And then we'll make a left turn onto Romeo once we get up here. And that'll take us the rest of the way to runway 1 left.
Verify that you have information. Echo.
We have Echo at Bravo Romeo.
So yeah, it's nice to be back and not dizzy. I almost streamed on Saturday, but I went to sit down and my world was just spinning. I was like, this isn't gonna be fantastic. So yeah, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be back on the grind.
Crossfire at maintain 11,000, 300 knots or greater. VOR altimeter 3024.
Crossfire 13,000.
Anything morning time, but your job doesn't have openings on that shift. I would love to work like a regular. I know everybody hates on the 9 to 5, but I would love to have just a regular 9 to 5.
Just verify with the call sign United 1135. Crossfire at 11.
How many is partner? I thought it was 500. I think there. I'll have to. Once we get up in the air, I'll double check my YouTube Creators app. I think at 500 you unlock like an equivalent of like a Twitch affiliate thing where you can start taking like channel memberships, you can do emotes, you can do that kind of stuff. I think real partnered is 1,000. And then there's a watch time requirement for it too.
Spirit Wing 779 in the transition, maintain 300 knots or greater.
I can double check. Yeah, there you go. Members at 500, 1K is ad revenue and donos. Yeah, there you go. Owls knows his stuff. I know Owls knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. The anonymous owl.
Chicago Center identity. Spirit Wing 779 in the transition, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Okay, in the transition.
I feel like I'm taxiing really slow. 13 knots.
Spirit Wing 3386, maintain
Get some power in there.
300 knots in the transition.
Alright, 300.
Indeed do not know. Lucky guess. Alright. I see. Yeah, I always thought that YouTube monetization was always like really super high. I don't know when they dropped it to like 1,000. But I don't know if it's always been that. But to me, as like a outsider who's like kind of dilly-dallied around with YouTube but never really went hardcore on it. I still really don't go hardcore on it, I just stream. But partnership and monetization always seems so way unattainable. And then one day I actually looked and it was 1,000 subs. I'm like, oh, okay, that's doable.
Some waypoint at 1,000. Sorry, crossfire at 1,000 for Spirit Wing 779.
Needs 32 more subs, not 2 more. Okay. Hey, that's closer than I was yesterday. Unfortunately, YouTube got rid of the live sub counts, which is kind of annoying.
What was that question for JetBlue 53?
JetBlue 53 flight service was just on the other line asking. They were wondering, did you have an alternate at all?
Flight services.
Alternate, like arrival airport from JetBlue 53?
Yeah, affirmative. They were just wondering if you had a alternate airport you had filed for your flight plan or no.
5,000 or 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. Okay.
JetBlue 53.
Copy.
Gotcha. River Visual, yes sir.
JetBlue 53.
If there's no ATC, River Visual, because I think they're actually landing runway 1 in real life, but
FedEx 204, turn right, heading 090.
right now there's no ATC, and if there's not any ATC, we'll be doing River Visual. Heading to your new home airport, DCA.
204, turn right, heading 090, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
Turn right, heading 090, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff, MidX 204.
United 1135.
All right, let's do it.
Chicago approach 119.0.
Chicago approach 119.0, United 1135. See ya.
We're about to hear these Pratt & Whitney JT8D engines roar. One of my favorite sounds in aviation are these engines. We got our lights on as we're lining up. Everything should be good over there. We'll press our toga buttons.
Mic check.
And fill the lineup. Nice. All right. Here we go. Stand the throttles up. Flaps.
American 2607, contact Chicago approach 119.0.
Okay, now our flaps are set. Strange.
19
All right.
American 2607, see you.
Stand the throttles up.
Chicago Center, good evening.
And toga.
18, 31 miles southeast of Rochester, Rear War, flight level 310.
There we go. Listen to that.
Radar contact.
I love these engines. 80 knots.
Spirit Wings 3386, crossfire at maintain 11,300
Say we'll probably take the whole runway.
3024.
Most of it anyway. I paid for the whole runway. I'm going to use the whole runway, damn it.
We're at 11,000 currently.
There's our rotate. Off the ground. Positive rate. Gear up. And now we climb. MD-80 style. Straight up. Go ahead and hit our heading bug and start our turn. Once we hit 1,500 feet, we got a climb power. It's 1,500. Go climb. We'll start our acceleration. And there you go. Now we're just going to try to fly the flight director. Have to work the trim a bit.
Spirit Wings 779, contact Chicago approach 119.0.
Keep accelerating.
779, thanks.
Try to keep accelerating anyway.
204 Chicago Center, radar contact, stay altitude.
MidX 204 climbing through 3,600 for 5,000.
FedEx 204, climb and maintain flight level 330, proceed direct squib.
Up to 330, direct squib for MidX 204. Alright. I always struggle with the acceleration in this plane. Like getting it trimmed out and everything. So we can go up to 330. There we go. We'll jump down here and go direct. Squib. There we go.
090, 1 left, give takeoff, 160.
All right, more trim, more accelerate. Go nav. And then we can probably hit VNav. Okay, VNav will come on. But the problem with VNav in the MD-80 is if you just immediately jump into VNav and then chuck it on autopilot, your nose will go straight up. I don't know why. I don't know if it's modeling just old-ass autopilot, but it'll jet your nose straight up in the air and you'll stall and fall out of the sky. It could just be a deal with the Fly the Mad Dog too. And it could just be pilot error. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. But I like to try to hand fly it to 250, stable in the climb, and then I'll put the autopilot on. Once you get it trimmed out, it flies perfectly fine. It can just be a handful getting it stable. You refuse to get this plane and you're proud of it? Man, I don't know if I'd be proud of that. Who here's gotten the new Phoenix jets? How y'all liking those? You have? I am excited to try them out. I'm excited to get in the A319. Okay, we're gonna go vertical speed. See if we can kind of coax this plane into VNav. There we go. It's not gonna jet us up into the ether anymore. Autopilot on. Guess it helps if I put the flaps up. We're not overspeeding with the flaps. Flaps can be down for like ever in this plane. Yeah, the prime Av Geek view right here.
You can descend via the Flight 7 arrival, delete all the speed restrictions.
Got the planes on your phone? Nice, you're ready to go. You're ready to go when you get back. Someone say A319? Yes, sir.
Yep, descend via the arrival bottom offices, that will be 1000 at flight.
I think I've said I don't know if I'll be able to swing it this week. Getting it? I'll just have to see how things pan out, but definitely as soon as we get that, we're going to be flying it like crazy. It's been quite a while, just all in all, that we've flown an A320 on stream, so it'll be exciting once we finally get back into it.
Stay safe out there from JetBlue 53. Take it easy.
Thanks, good day.
Alright, we are pretty well good to go.
Good day.
And close GSX. We don't need GSX open. Yeah, we're on our way up to cruise 330 on our nav profile. Simple enough. Simple enough. A handful enough. Don't forget the slats. Slats were not up. Hey. This is what happens when you don't fly a plane in forever.
American 1441, was it you calling call? Yep.
Let's see, when was the last time I flew the MD-80 on stream? The wild thing is, I made tutorials on how to fly the MD-80. I'm supposed to be an expert in this craft, right?
American 1441, radar contact 17 miles southwest.
We haven't flown it in 5 months? There's no way. Wow. 5 months. No wonder. No wonder I'm forgetting everything. You gotta be assertive.
United 533, Canton Chicago, approach 119.0.
I guess in this case you gotta be insertive.
Approach 119.0, United 533.
Insert yourself into the conversation.
See ya.
Chicago Center Breaker 160, rate 85,000.
American 1441.
Rip.
Proceed direct Boone. Cross Boone at maintain 1000.
He didn't do the after the departure check. I have my top out to for the departure. Still at
Do some
departure heading.
nostalgic Alitalia ops in this bird. Blue cockpit. There's a blue cockpit pack for this? Or is that with the because there's an expansion for the
3025 for $2218.
3025, my apologies, that's the 2218.
there's an expansion for this plane. Just go through the website. Does it come with the expansion? Delivery it came with the mod, okay.
Showing 160, sorry, I think I forgot to radar contact you. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Come on, Edge.
Directed Jerry.
Yeah, there's the MD83 and MD88 expansion.
No worries, Eric J and the 370, 160. No, everybody forgets about me.
Mobile Owl in the house, let's go. Welcome back, Crystal. Captain Crystal. I've debated whether to spring
Medics
for this.
204, proceed direct Jerry.
Direct Gary, Medex 204.
Jerry, Juliet Echo Romeo, Romeo India, Medics 204.
God damn it. Direct Jerry, Medex 204. Said the wrong thing.
Everybody's waking up tonight.
Gee, it must be VATSIM. It ain't VATSIM, mate.
I have one for that. Wait, where is it? Where is it?
Oh.
It ain't VATSIM, mate.
I should add that to the sound alerts thing. That would be a good one.
I don't know what Discord I got this from.
Flying the 82 for that stream, tons of fun. 83 and 88 are awesome. I don't know. I've thought about getting the 83 and 88 because I do like this developer. I do love this plane as much of a gripe as I have with the load manager. This plane is fantastic. But I don't really think there's a big enough difference to justify it, if that makes sense, between the planes. Like, I know that the MD88 has, it has IRS alignment versus the MD82's GNS alignment. So I know there's that as a difference. But outside of that, I don't really know what the difference is between them. Wikipedia. Welcome to my Wikipedia research stream. Variants. MD82. Dimensions of the MD81, but equipped with more powerful engines. JT8Ds, brother. I guess they all have JT8Ds, but JT8Ds, brother. 83 is a longer range version of the 8182 with higher weights, more powerful engine, even more power. Let's go. And increased fuel capacity. Okay. So increased fuel. And then the 88 is the last variant of the MD80. Famously flown by Delta a lot. Basically similar to the MD82 and 83, except it incorporates an EFIS cockpit instead of the more traditional analog flight deck of other MD80s. Does it? I thought I had the same cockpit. This is a Delta MD-88 cockpit. It looks the same to me.
United 533, contact approach 119.0.
Huh. I know for a while Delta was doing, they were going to upgrade their cockpits. Open image. Wow, that's a great image. I don't know if they ever did because they ended up retiring the MD-80s and MD-90s. They did EFIS cockpits. I wonder if the EFIS is this panel, because I know there were variants of the MD-80 that had analog dials here instead of this electronic. I bet that's what it is. No, but EFIS would... The original MD-80s did not have... It was similar to the DC-9. It didn't have the fancy bells and whistles of the screens and stuff. So is that what they're talking about? It was like a fully analog cockpit. So maybe the MD-88, what they're saying is that it came standard with this cockpit. Maybe. I don't know. Listen, it's 11:14 p.m. After a long day at work. I don't have the brain power to decipher this. Julian, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me check the creator app real quick and we'll a status report of where we're at. YouTube Studio. We'll see what's going on. According to YouTube Studio, we are at 459 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest. That is way more than I thought I would get streaming on YouTube. I did not realize how popular or how well streaming on YouTube works, I guess. If I look at the Earn tab, we are at 458 subscribers. That hasn't updated yet. 459 subscribers out of 500 for eligibility, and we are at 2,037 watch hours out of 3,000. So, there we go. Boom. Blue Delta's MD-88s and 99 flying the 350 now. Okay. Owls, you want to see something? I'm going to show you something. You ready? Okay. Watch this. All right. The sad thing is I am never able to watch live though, which is so unfortunate because I'm always working or I always have something else going on. But get him off the stream. All right, he's gone. Dave Aslam Photography. Dave, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Toga Troop. Thank you. Let's see. Hulock has a picture here. Oh, this is what he's got cooking. Is that a 737? Are you flying the 700?
Yeah.
That's a little baby 737. Man, American Airlines would be so cool if they operated the 737-700 American. That would be so cool, because look at this. They do?
Yeah.
I didn't think they did.
If I'm not wrong, they do.
They have the 800.
Operators.
But listen, American Airlines, yeah, take notes. 737-700. Look at this plane. It looks fantastic, right? 737-700 is a fantastic looking plane. And go back to the Silverbird livery because it's so much better than your new livery. Like, I've warmed up to your new livery. I understand why you need the new livery because planes are built out of composites now. They're not all built out of metal. But, I mean, you got to go back. Look at this. Look at this livery. It's iconic. Back to your story after you were rudely interrupted by that Ramda. You retire next year. 45 years in the career. What has been your career highlights?
1441, contact Chicago approach 119.0.
What has been the pinnacle of your career, the best moment in your career?
119.0 for American 1441, good night.
You retired as a senior captain on the 747. American profits after that. After listening to the advice of a flight sim streamer, dude, right? Stonks. Straight up. Best airline. King Antics, what's going on? How's it going? American would be so cool if they operated the A380. Dude, Southwest Airlines needs the A380. Be the perfect plane for their route network. I'm personally waiting for the Ryanair livery for the A380 once the fly-by-wire comes out. I think that's going to be a smash hit. You're the Wizard of Oz. You already fly the Southwest Braddock A380? Heck yeah. Best moment was when you got to fly your family. Fly your family for the first time. Atlanta to LA, Delta A350, DL762. Okay, but for real though, does Delta fly the A350 domestically? Because I need to go do that. I need to go fly on the A350 if they do. Is that just like a one-off thing? Says he flew the MD back in '99 but refuses to fly it. Listen, if he flew the plane in person, if he actually flew the plane, right, he's probably put in so much time on the plane, worked his way up to the A350, that he doesn't want to see the plane anymore, right? He doesn't want to come home from work after flying the MD-80 to fly the MD-80 some more. Listen, Owls, I got you. Don't worry.
MedX 204, radar service terminated, change provides vacancy approved, good day.
Over to Unicom, MedX 204. We'll see ya.
See ya.
See ya. Alright, Unicom. Turn the sounds down a little bit so we can hop outside. And get some external view of this beautiful, beautiful MD-80. See what angle we want today. I think we'll do this. This angle. I think this angle will work good. Here we go. I know a lot of people have preset views on the exterior. I like using the drone camera. You have a Delta A350 trading card? Don't you get those from, don't the pilots hand those out? I thought I saw, where did I see? I think it was a TikTok where, they went to the pilots and they got a trading card. I had no idea that was even a thing. That is, like, super cool.
Breeze has them now too.
Breeze does?
Yeah.
Got that Team USA card? Hell yeah, being a Delta pilot helps. Got all of them. Owls is rolling in the trading cards. He's got so many trading cards you wouldn't even believe. Have a friendship that consists of a lot of constructive criticism. All right. Hey, as long as it's constructive, right? That's the most important part. All right, Twitch people, I'm putting on some background music. Sadly, YouTube, you won't be able to hear it because they'll copyright strike the fuck out of me. But it's just gonna be like some lo-fi music. You're not missing much, right? I could do stream beats, actually. Yeah, we'll put on some stream beats. That should work. Harris Heller helping us out, keeping us chilling. All right. Let me get this set up real quick. I have it set up real weird. Oh God. Hello. Come over here. Put music through that channel. And then I can mute that. Okay, it's working. YouTube viewers punching the air right now. Hey. I get it though. I mean, it makes a difference to have a little bit of like background stuff going on. You're an hour behind me. Did you make it out to the West Texas town of El Paso fire? Out in the West Texas town of El Paso? Why am I streaming so early? Listen, if it was last week, you'd be asking me why I'm streaming so late. It's 104. Delays FS. I would do Epidemic. My bone to pick with Epidemic is it's fantastic for like if you're making a YouTube video and you want background music in that YouTube video, it's fantastic for that because you can just go download the song that you want, bada bing bada boom, put it in, smack, video editing, DaVinci Resolve, boom, you're done. But in terms of like shuffling music, I've never been able to figure out a good way to like shuffle Epidemic sound. I mean, I guess I could just download all the songs and then do that. Why is it timing you out? Oh, it's retract. Never mind. Never mind. It's 1:04 in the evening. What are you in Hawaii, Fire? 1:04 in the evening, huh? What are you in Japan? 6 in the evening in Hawaii. So you can create playlists with Epidemic, so it's just a matter of finding songs you like, creating a playlist. Playlists from other creators can also be shared with you. Okay. It's been a very long time since I've used Epidemic. Oh gosh, it must have been... It's probably before I was even making stuff on this YouTube channel.
Hopefully no ATC comes in. So far we don't got no ATC.
Yeah, if there's no ATC, we do the river visual.
Yeah, boy.
Styling. I mean, I'm gonna have to look around. I have to look around with Epidemic again. Might make another account and make a trial, or so I can get a trial, and try it out and see what it's all about. That's the big thing for me with streaming on YouTube is number one, YouTube, you don't hate me yet, but you will, because I'm very critical of the websites I use. Discord link, hold on, I got you. I didn't put it in the fucking video description, but here, let me I got you. There's a link for the Discord. My gripes with streaming on YouTube is it seems like obviously live streaming isn't the priority on YouTube. Obviously the priority is the videos themselves. So a lot of like the fun tools that streamers get on Twitch, and it's not even stuff that Twitch does per se, like my favorite one that I can play around with is like sound alerts, and you can use Twitch bits to buy a sound alert, and that's where the I love refrigerators has been popping up this entire time. People using channel points to redeem those. It's little things like that that I wish we had on YouTube. But also the other major thing is how strict YouTube is with copyright for music. Now I get technically we're not supposed to stream with like copyrighted music on Twitch, right? But they do have that kind of trick built in where it'll stream the music, but it doesn't record it to the VOD. It would be really awesome if YouTube would do something like that. I don't think they will. I don't see them doing that, but it'd be really cool if they did that. Just saying. I got you. YouTube, hire me. Should do some group flying soon. Always get conga lines put together. Heck yeah, let's do it. We will have to do it for sure. Yeah, we there's a group of us in our virtual airline. Every Saturday night we do an event. The person that organizes the event, Lifesaver, refuses to use anything besides PausCon. He's not here right now, so I can talk bad about him. We're working on him though. I want to get him over to VATSIM. Working on him. But no, we all fly together Saturday night. It's a good time. It's a fun time. It's something we've done.
Between obese and fat. They're the same thing.
Exactly. But we've flown together for years, like 2018, 2017, if not before.
I think we all pretty much met at the same time.
Yeah. Way long ago. The difference between fat and obese, they're the same thing. Firewire 16, 2024. YouTube is such a massive company. I just genuinely don't understand why they don't get the licensing to allow us to play our preference in music. I don't know if that licensing exists. Like when Twitch had the DMCA debacle that went down, this discussion was brought up where DMCA is so behind where we are in modern society, music wise, content wise, where it just may simply not exist the means to actually have a mass licensing thing where YouTube can just license music for the streamers to use. Twitch tried to do it with I forget what they called it, where you downloaded an app, a program on your computer, and played music through it, and it only played music that was allowed on Twitch. But I think that went away with the DMCA thing. Old man needs to sleep. Hey Als, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a fantastic night and you get your beauty sleep. And yeah, we will see you in the skies for sure. Absolutely. Man's so tired he actually thinks he's a real pilot. What do you mean? He's obviously a real pilot. Come on now. Come on now. High off sleep. Thanks for hanging out. Everybody who's here right now, thanks for hanging out. Need at night. In our virtual airline Discord, we have a quotes page. It's not really filled up very much. is another one of Fire's great quotes. Are you shadow banned? Don't think so. Shouldn't be.
I think Pirate Comments is the one that had all most of the quotes.
If by shadow banned you mean, can I see your chats? I can see your chats. Is it Pirate? Oh yeah, the Pirate comments are fantastic. Real is better. Life puts in the metar in the comments. Uh-huh. Just use your Mark 1 eyeballs. Album drop pog. Christmas album. We didn't die. Yay 727. Don't talk to me about the navigation. Per SOP didn't go around. Seven hours in the 737-600. Man, where were you on in 2022, Hulock?
What?
He did a 7-hour flight in the 737-600 in 2022.
Oh, I was on the 600 kick, so I started doing all the real ops for SAS, because Scandinavian takes that little plane and they do longhouse with it all the time.
They don't still fly it, do they?
They do.
Really?
They still do those 7-hour flights like crazy.
I know WestJet, I believe, still has theirs.
It's like every airline that has 600, they fly long hauls.
It must be similar to like the A318, where because it's so small, it can fly a super long distance.
Actually, no, they phased them out, actually. WestJet actually as well phased them out. The only one that has it is Janet Airlines, or the Area 51 Airlines.
Waypoint! Thanks for the sub! Welcome to the Toga Troop!
Flyer.
Thank you, thank you, thank you!
It can outfly air charters. That's it. So there's 11, 13, 15 in service right now, that's it.
Yeah, they were not a very popular airplane. 463, let's go! We're getting places. We're getting places. Your chat lagged, so everything after shadow band came in at the same time. So I think there was a glitch in the matrix.
It still blows my mind that the fact that someone has 815 737s in service right now, it blows my mind.
You see Hulock up there above us. That's Hulock up there. That contrail.
Oh, you can see me.
Yep. Man, from certain angles, the MD-80 is such a funky looking plane. I love it though. I love the MD-80. I will never shut up about how much I love this plane.
I love the MD-90.
Not just you, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, lagged for me. A little bit. Sim from Mickety Mike. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing fantastic. I appreciate you.
You know what's funny?
Thank you for hanging out.
It's just the MD-80, longest MD-88 with Airbus IAE engines. That's it.
Yeah, and it has the same cockpit as the 717, I think.
Yeah, that's
like an updated cockpit. Listen, all you people who are new to Flight Sim, right? I'm gonna pull up this clip and you're gonna say, oh, here we go again. There once was an age, I swear I talk about this every single stream, but I'm salty about it. I will not shut up about it until we eventually get it. which we never will. You guessed it, it's the TFDI 717. I swear, dude, I just want that 717. That's the only I can die happy when we get the 717 in this sim.
You should start a days without TFDI 717 and Misfits counter. See how long it takes.
TFDI will come in and they'll be like, what the fuck? I told the story. There's a lot of new people here. I told the story last stream. So my first ever Twitch stream, I clickbaited somebody who worked at TFDI because it was 2017. I just built my first PC. It was my first live stream, and I was using FSX. And the next day with that paycheck, I was buying X-Plane 11. So I named my first stream Saying Goodbye to Flight Simulator Forever. I was flying the 717 and he came in and he's all like, why are you quitting flight sim? It was kind of funny. For 2017 standards, it was funny. But let's see. Can be my claim to fame as I clickbaited TFDI. Hang on, I'm looking. Here we go. Back in the day, TFDI 717. 4 years ago. This weird ass microphone that was the only way it would pick up my voice, as if it was like horizontal in front of my face. I think it was like a $20 microphone on Amazon. We should riot for the 717. Delta Ops for days? Absolutely. Delta? Qantas Link? Midwest Airlines? Best care in the air? Fresh baked cookies? TWA? At the 717? So many flights we could do. Hawaiian? Elgato? Once we get a 737 Classic and a 747 Classic, you'll be set. That's for sure. AirTran too. Listen, TFDI, take notes. Write this down. 717, please. If I ever get the PMDG 737-700, the first flight I'm going to do with that is AirTran. I love that livery on the 737. It looks so good. Like, it's just a good looking livery, but on the 700, it just looks fantastic. Look at that. That is a fantastic looking livery. Citrus? Oh yeah. I remember my dad used to work for... My dad worked for TWA, then he worked for American after TWA and American merged. And then after American, he worked for Midwest Airlines. And he worked on the ramp. So for Take Your Child to Work Day, I used to go with him to work on the ramp at Midwest Airlines. And it was super cool. Back then, I didn't really have an appreciation for the 717 as much as I wish I did. Of course, I was also like 8 years old, so what are you gonna do? But It was really cool because Midwest and Southwest were right next to each other at the time, at the terminal. And then on the other side, because the way the terminals, you're all flight sim nerds, you probably know this, but the way the terminals look at Kansas City, the old terminals anyway, we just got a new terminal, but they are these circles. Is there really not going to be like a good picture of the... Of course. Okay, we'll go with the 500 pixel picture. It's fine. But at the time, I believe it was Terminal A is where they were at the time. You had Midwest down here, Southwest over here. And then, no, it must have been Terminal B because Southwest was always at Terminal B. So it'd be Midwest, Southwest, and then across the way was AirTran. And I always, even back then, I loved the AirTran livery. What airlines we have here? There's a United, Battleship Gray. These are Southwest. Is that PSA? Looks orange. Enhance. No, those are US Air. That's US Air. American would be over here. What are these over here? That's Delta. That's a 727. So this must be... That one's Delta. I can tell. I can see the triangle in the tail. That, I think, is TWA. The TWA have black stripes on the wings of their 727s. That would be the dead giveaway. To me, that looks like this livery. Their best livery. That's what it looks like to me. But I don't know if TWA has black. They had black stripes. I was born in 98 and TWA was gone in 2001, so who knows? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, this could give it away. If this is the right era of Man, I can't tell. This over here looks populated, which means it probably... That's red. Yeah, it'd be TWA. That looks red there. That used to be a TWA sign. That was one of TWA's overhaul bases. Okay. Just found out the JMC Air livery you've been requesting on the Phoenix finally came out. Finally came back to the livery manager. JMC Air. Oh. That's a cool looking livery. They had DC-10s too. They had 757s. That is a cool looking livery. Jacob, what's going on, dude? How you doing? What is going on? Yeah, going back in time, flying Pan Am. Pan Am would be something really cool to go and experience. If you had a time machine. Like the whole golden age of aviation. would be so cool. All right, let's check VATSIM radar. Make sure there's no ATC where we're going. We got ATC over New York, but we should be sneaking in right below New York. We shouldn't have any ATC issues there. Here we are here. I should be able to sneak in right below the ATC and hop in for the river visual at DCA. Although we'll put in the RNAV, but it's the same approach. We'll put in the RNAV because we can. All right. Okay. Look at Navigraph here. Switch our runway to runway 19. Should end up... Yeah, okay. This approach still works. Then we'll grab... I'll take the RNAV Yankee. Why not? But that still brings us in. We can hand fly it. Yeah, we'll hand fly it. But it still brings us in along the river, make the turn, and land on runway 19. Do an RNAV Zulu. Roger. Let's get that plugged in real quick. We got the RNAV. We can do the RNAV Zulu. We'll do the same one. RNAV Zulu. The Friedman 6 from Bucko. No transition to the RNAV. Execute that. Then we'll go and we should have a disco here for vectors. We're not going to worry about the vectors. We can go direct to Derek from Fergie. So we'll just grab Derek and pop it up there. Very similar to the 737, this FMC. It's kind of like a blend between the 737 and the A320. This FMC is. That's put in like that. We should be good to go for the RNAV. So we have guidance all the way down to the ground. And we are set. Our top of descent should be updated. So we got about 80 miles till top of drop. Get this back on map. There we go. There we go. The last time I flew on an MD-80 with American Airlines, I specifically requested this seat. And I was in, like, the ticket I got, because I was flying standby on my dad's pass. The seat I got was like row 14 or something. So I went up to the ticket counter. I was like, hey, can I get row 31 window seat? And she looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, listen, I know what's gonna happen. I know what the experience is gonna be like sitting next to the engine, but I really want to sit next to the engine. She was like, okay, 31A, it's all yours. Last trip was Philadelphia to Detroit. Nice. My last one was Dallas to Kansas City. For the longest time, my dad lived in Dallas, so it was always Dallas to Kansas City to Dallas, Dallas to Kansas City to Dallas. Yeah. I almost got to fly on a 717 to Daytona Beach. In 2020. Glorious year. We were going on vacation in Daytona. And, the vacation was planned before shit hit the fan, but I booked a flight from Kansas City to Atlanta, and it was going to be on the 717. Changed planes in Atlanta to another 717 to fly to Daytona. I was very excited about it. It's been years since I've been on a 717. And then Delta canceled the flight and I never got a refund. So fuck you, Delta. Southwest came in at the last minute and saved the day. Got us to Orlando in the middle of COVID. But it was a great vacation. And nobody got sick. Yeah, don't tell Owls, I hate Delta. Delta is my least favorite airline because they stole money from me. I requested a refund and they said no. They gave me a credit. Well, it's 2020. What the fuck am I gonna do with a credit? So I escalated it and asked for my refund. And then I talked to my dad because my dad knew people at Delta and they still couldn't get a refund for me. So they got $300 out of me. What airline am I flying? Midwest. The best care in the air. My favorite, no surprise to anybody, is Southwest, of course. I love Southwest. I've never had a bad experience with Southwest. Out of the big three, my favorite is American. Mainly because since my dad works for American, I used to be able to fly on American all the time. I can't anymore. I have to pay for my ticket now. No, first world problems, right? But American was all right. I think Southwest, customer service wise, Southwest is so far ahead of everybody else. Although there are the smaller airlines like Breeze. I don't know anything about Breeze. I think they're starting flights to Kansas City, so I may get to fly on Breeze someday. There's Avelo, which is a relatively new airline. But I think they're like an ultra budget airline. I really want to try JetBlue Mint someday. But Delta stole my money. So screw Delta. And United breaks guitars and drags people off of planes. So I don't really want my guitar broken or to be drug off the plane. So American is where I end up. Heard Breeze is fantastic. I don't know. I think they fly. Where are they flying to out of Kansas City? Probably Orlando? Maybe Breeze isn't coming to Kansas City. Hold on. I might be wrong. Probably CHS or MCO. Let me see. Airlines and destinations. Air Canada, Alaska, Allegiant, American, Delta, Frontier, Southwest, Spirit, Sun Country, United, Viva Aerobus. I thought we were getting... New airlines. Sun Country, it says, is the newest. The new Eastern Airlines has Kansas City as a headquarters. I thought for sure I don't know where I saw that though. Huh, I don't know. I would like to try them someday, though. It'd be cool to try them out. I've only ever heard good things about them. So, there's that. All right, we are coming up on top of drop. We pull our altitude back. It should, because VNav is armed, it should start bringing us down. VNav track. We can get our minimums put in. In the MD80, we need to use our radio minimums, our decision heights, which for this RNAV is going to be 767 feet, so we'll do 770 feet. So we'll get that popped in here with Scrolling Simulator 2020. One thing I wish, I guess the highest we can go is 500. All right, decision height's 500. Doesn't it top out at 500 in the MD80? Yeah, 500. That works. So the, oh, this is a funny one too. So there used to be somebody who streamed flight sim, named El Gargantuan on Twitch, who, great friend of the stream, by the way. But he was flying the 717 into Eagle County, I think. And the minimums didn't go up to as high as they needed to go. So I think, if I remember it right, he reported it as a bug to TFDI. And TFDI responded that there's not any 717s that fly into Eagle, so they don't need to worry about it. Or something along those lines. It was something silly like that. Like, yep, that's sounds about right. TFDI in those days. They had the bug, there was a bug in the 717 for years that if you changed views, it would crash the sim. Or if you swap, it wasn't changing views, it was swapping from internal view to external view, it would crash the sim. And it was a bug that was around for years. I think it started in like P3D V4, and it stuck around all the way through right before Misfits 2020 came out. It was around for a while. And TFDI kept blaming Chaseplane for it, and Chaseplane kept blaming TFDI for it. It was a fun time. Dude, pre-Misfits 2020 was such a fun time to be in the flight sim community. It was a blast. So many memes. Matt Davies. Major one. Such a blast. Put it out in the version before Phoenix V2 and it got removed. Oh, and the livery manager. Brandon! What's going on? Hello. You uninstalled H2M? How badly have we review bombed Call of Duty on Steam yet?
Not badly enough.
I honestly don't give a shit. I mean, okay. We are a flight sim channel, both on YouTube and Twitch. However, there once was a time, back in the days, when the Keegan Toga Twitch channel was a Call of Duty Twitch stream. And in between the Call of Duty Twitch stream and the flight sim Twitch stream, it was a Halo Twitch stream. All right? So we have a slight interest in investment in Call of Duty around here. But as you can see, I only have 32 hours played. I don't even have it installed anymore. But there was a big drama that happened where these people made a mod for Modern Warfare Remastered. I guess it would be under Modern Warfare Remastered, right? That was basically Modern Warfare 2 remastered, like the multiplayer, everything. You could play Modern Warfare 2 using MWR. Good to go. Brandon has an ad, so I'm going to draw this explanation out as long as I can. Remastered. There we go. Activision knew it existed and didn't do anything about it. Until the day before release, then they sent a cease and desist and shut the project down. But that entire time that all this hype was building up about this free mod, Modern Warfare Remastered was on sale. So seemingly encouraging people to purchase it. Also, completely off topic, but still on topic, if you want to buy the Call of Duty franchise collection on Steam, it costs you $944. And it is an option. That is wild. But yeah, hopefully we are review bombing. Bought this for my whole friend group, hoping to play H2M together. Activision sent H2M devs a cease and desist. Activision can rot. Fuck Activision. Boo. Game has an exploit which makes it not even safe to play. Yeah. No, it's overwhelmingly negative. All reviews is mixed. But we're trying to do the Helldivers effect on MWR. I don't know if it's going to work. Activision does not care about its player base. Notice how 80% of the new era games get mostly negative reviews. Yeah, gaming sucks nowadays. I just got into RuneScape again, and it's so refreshing to play like a basic game that's actually good, and everything works, and people love it. I love it. I'm basically addicted to RuneScape again, a game I haven't played since like 2009. But
I've been playing it on mobile a lot lately too.
Yeah, the fact that it's on mobile and it's just like the full game on mobile is fantastic. But no, modern gaming sucks. Listen, I come from the age, I got into gaming with Halo 3. It won't work. Acti gave a big middle finger. Fuck Activision. The fact that they knew about it and didn't send a cease and desist until the day before release is just slimy as hell. Quitting COD completely, fuck that game, fuck the devs, they do not care about us, so I don't want to give them any more money. That's fair. Although unfortunately Xbox is going to keep them afloat, like they're doing with Halo. Gaming used to be great. GTA 4 all the time on PlayStation 3, had countless hours on it. COD wasn't garbage, life was good, now it's a bunch of poorly made games. Yeah, it's like a shell of a game, and then to get a complete game you have to purchase all of the microtransactions. It's wild. But no, I came up in Halo 3 era was when I got seriously into it. Before Halo 3, I actually had Halo 2 on PC. And then what was the order I got it? In elementary school, I learned about Halo from my friend Drew. Shout out Drew. So I got Halo CE on PC and didn't really get into it so much. Because I was like young too, like it didn't really click. But then I got Halo 2 on PC, and oh boy, Halo 2 multiplayer, whew. Granted, it was the PC. I never got to experience Halo 2 multiplayer on Xbox, which was where it was at. But Halo 2, that was my jam. And then it kind of phased out a little bit, and I got like the first Call of Duty 1. I had such a fun time with that. Such a good game. And then Halo 3 was where I really got neck deep in gaming. That was a golden era. Halo 3, Call of Duty 4, MW2. I'm not a big fan of MW2, but a lot of people loved MW2. Yeah. I only play it once in a while when me and your friends get together. Yeah, it's pretty much the same it is with me. Like every once in a while, a group of us will get together and we'll play something. Like, I don't know. Brandon, I'm sure we'll get together and play something eventually. I'm sure it'll happen. Original Halos and CODs were creme de la creme of gaming. Absolutely. Dude, it's not even like I've had this argument with people. It's not nostalgia, right? Here's the thing with nostalgia, right? Nostalgia gets you there, but nostalgia does not last very long. So like every once in a while I get nostalgic for like a relatively old Call of Duty. Like every once in a while for me it's Black Ops 4. I had a lot of fun in Black Ops 4. So I installed Black Ops 4. And I play it for like 10 minutes and then I'm like, this game sucks. What am I doing here? And the nostalgia is gone, right? But the older Halo games, like Halo 3, Halo Reach, Halo 2, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, World at War, MW3, Black Ops, Black Ops 2, all those were just good games. So nostalgia can get you there, but if you're going to keep playing it, that's not because of nostalgia. That's because you're having a good time. Nostalgia doesn't make you have a good time. Right? I've gotten into the arguments where it's like, games these days are not as good. And people will say like, oh, well, you're just saying Halo 3 was fantastic because it's nostalgia. No, it's not nostalgia. Halo 3 is a fantastic game. It stands up today. Like, I don't think there hasn't been a game that's come out since Halo 3 that was the complete package of a banging multiplayer, custom games, a forge where you can make your own maps, a full-fledged good campaign, all in an enclosed package that's $60. There hasn't been something like that since, hell, Halo Reach, right? But I think Halo Reach is fantastic, but Halo 3 is just a notch better. There just hasn't been anything since then. Because it's all focused around battle passes and microtransactions and trying to just leech out every single penny that you can out of your player base instead of focusing on just making good games. May reinstall Battlefield 4 or 2042, but I think wow. I think the only FPS multiplayer game you keep playing is, I like Battlefield. Battlefield is fun. Even Battlefield 4 2042 I have fun with. Black Ops 2 is your game? Hell yeah. Call of Duty 2? Absolutely. Black Ops 2 was so good. So much fun. That's when I got introduced to the COD League, competitive Call of Duty. I was not good enough to compete in the league, but I watched. And once, what was it, Advanced Warfare? No, Black Ops 3. I won $10 in a UMG match. My high roller. If the new Battlefield is shit, you're done giving money to DICE. Yeah, Battlefield just needs to go back to basics. They are the last hope. Halo tried to go back to basics. Instead, we got a free-to-play mess filled with microtransactions and zero support for a live service game. Call of Duty couldn't go back to basics even if they wanted to. Call of Duty's lost. They don't have an identity anymore. Battlefield is really the last hope. I'll cut Battlefield 2042 some slack just because of the time that it came out in. You know, coronavirus, all that stuff. It's not a fun time to develop a game, but if the next Battlefield isn't a banger, I don't know what we're gonna do. Fortunately, it's the truth. Games today just aren't the same. The gaming scene is dry as the Sahara Desert. Yeah. That's why I'm going back to RuneScape. I'm having a blast in RuneScape. Halo Reach was good enough that you played the free trial on repeat like it was a full game. Oh, dude, I was sick the day that Halo Reach came out. And my mom took me to Best Buy to pick up Halo Reach, and I ran into my friend's dad, and he was like, "You're not actually sick today, are you?" And I was like, "Of course I am." Then I played Halo Reach all day. Miss Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was fantastic. I don't think people realize online service zombies and being able to save load your game is going to be a fucking mess for Black Ops 6. I don't know. Like I said, we were talking about this a couple streams ago. I am slightly cautiously optimistic, but when it's a disaster, I'm not going to be surprised. Like it seems like Treyarch's a little reinvigorated with, you know, Xbox being in charge instead of just Bobby Kotick now. But I mean, the bar is so low into the ground. What's Blame Truth say? The bar's so low that the devil is playing limbo with it as we speak. Yeah, they got a lot of work to do. They're gonna turn Call of Duty around. Played Battlefield since the release of Bad Company, BF3, BF4, and Hardline. They really changed a lot ever since they started working on 2042. Yeah. My first Battlefield was Battlefield 3. Fantastic. And then, I don't know. I've generally liked every Battlefield. Got Battlefield 5 for $1.99. 2042 was the first one that I was like, this is not good. But nowadays, it's fine. It's not in my top Battlefields. But, my favorite is still Battlefield 4. And then right next to it, just like an inch underneath it, is Battlefield 1. I don't know what it is about Battlefield 1, but I love Battlefield 1. I just feel like they did everything so good with it. All right. Below 10,000. Muting the music. Cranking up the sounds. Say what?
What's your speed?
250. 240.
Okay, I'm gonna slow down because I think I'm catching up to you. Yeah, 10 miles from you.
And we're below 280 knots, so we can go slats extended. It'll help with some drag. And then our dial a flap can go to flap 5. And that should be good. Auto brakes will go minimum. Should be fine. Hello, what's going on? Welcome. Just in time for landing. Liked and subbed. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Battlefield 4 was the peak of Battlefield. Yeah. I agree. You know, handle a live service game mode. You always packet loss in the multiplayer. You think it's gonna be any different for Zone? That's very true.
A lot of people get crap to Battlefield Hardline, but I kind of like it.
I had a fun time with Hardline. I understand why people weren't a huge fan of it, but I had a fun. Of course, I'm coming from a Call of Duty perspective, and that's who that game is supposed to appeal to. But I enjoyed it. You're posting this so you can see it. People always say you suck. You stay stuck in the past and it ruins your current experience. No. New games fucking suck. And if they were better games, I wouldn't like the older games more. That's the truth. That is the truth.
I think when new games is, the trailer comes out, they show all this epic stuff, and then the game comes out, and not a little over half of the stuff that they show in the trailers is not in the game.
Yeah. You know, it feels, man, just streamed the past 3 days in a row with an average of 3S viewers. You have 109. Oh, nice. That's what's up. Nice. Hey, you gotta start somewhere. I'm starting somewhere. The vast majority of my streams are like to 1 to 2 people. You gotta start somewhere, and you just gotta have fun. That's what it's all about. You just gotta have fun. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. Because I have been at a point in streaming where I did not enjoy doing it, and it is not fun when you don't enjoy it. Especially for like a smaller streamer, it's not. You have to enjoy it to find the drive to do it. Okay, let's get realigned and focused up with what we're doing here. Keep calm and carry on. Exactly. Man said you fucking suck on accident. I did? Oh, I didn't notice. All right, we're gonna land with flaps 40. Let's see if we can do a... Let's get some situational awareness here. We're about to turn towards the river. Let's go ahead and do an FMS override and drop our speed back to like 180. And as we start slowing down, we'll be able to slam on the brakes because the MD-80 will slow down on a dime. So if we pop our speed brakes, our speed's gonna start falling like crazy.
I wonder if they simulated the lights drag.
Yes. It is simulated in this MD-80.
Okay, good.
I watched a development stream about it when it was coming to P3D.
Landing gear.
Shut up!
Landing gear.
And it is modeled that the lights, deploying the landing lights adds drag. Alright, speed brakes has to go in before we put out flaps. We'll go ahead and go flaps 5. We can go ahead and go flaps 11. We'll get our speed bugs set up for landing. There we go. Let's see here. The grind started back. September last year was a miserable start, and time things start to look up. That is a fact. That is a fact. GTA 4 Sleeping Dogs, Watch Dogs franchise until Legion release. Hardline, easily the greatest games. Yeah. I played GTA 4 and Hardline. I haven't played Sleeping Dogs and Watch Dogs, though. SGDay's channel's picked up 400 peak views. Your last peak was 150? Nice. What are you doing, plane?
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
We are high.
Gear. Landing gear.
Alright. My airplane.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Stabilizer mode. Landing gear.
Alright.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Is this plane fighting me? It is.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay, fine. I'm putting the gear down, so you'll shut up. We're gonna do a 360. I'm doing a 360 hulock. I'm a little bit high.
Okay, I'm gonna slow that board.
So we'll do this 360 to kind of drop altitude. I fell into the streamer trap of looking at chat, so I apologize.
You're good.
It happens. Once we get on the ground, I'll get caught up with everything. It's my current IAS. We are at 160. Don't talk to my girl like that. You know what? If bitchin' Betty bitches at me, I'll bitch back. How about that? So I want to get control of the throttles. So we are totally hand flying it now. Just going to do this 360 just to lose some altitude. And get kind of leveled out now. Let's drop another notch of flaps, which should bring us to 28. Gets us pretty well configured. I'll hang out at about 140 for now. Go ahead and arm the speed brake. We'll arm our auto brake. We're ready for landing. Continue this rollout. We'll roll out right here, and then we'll fly the river and set her down. And kind of jump our head up a little bit so we can see the river. Working on the trim a bit. All right. Now we're looking okay. Looking better than we were. Go ahead and go full flaps. We have a nose up angle of attack, so that's why I have the head view popped up. Having to really work the trim. You want auto trim? You want the plane to trim for you? No. No.
Traffic Coast Guard 102 is about 5 west of stand, feature on the rear visual runway 19 over 30.
I gotta keep some power in. I'm getting really slow.
Love seeing the whip flex though.
Only good part about arriving in DC for real? Absolutely. One time I went to Washington, DC, we did not do the river visual. We landed runway 1, I believe. Ironically enough, it was on Midwest Airlines, except it was a 717. Alright. Cross the bridge, and then we'll make this turn. Be nice and lined up.
Minimums.
Continue.
400.
I feel like the plane is fighting me with the controls. It's kind of weird. Don't know what
300.
the reason is. I have to check my sensitivity settings.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, slammed. Holy crap. And bounced. That wasn't great. Reverse. All right. We might have bounced it. But we're not in the river. Scoopsons on Twitch says, that's what you get for disrespecting my girl. Fine. Bitchin' Betty, listen to me. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for disrespecting you. I apologize. All right. Get our auto brake turned off. And we'll go park up somewhere. I have no idea where Midwest would park. considering it's been years since they existed.
National Traffic Coast Guard 102 Gulfstream
Flaps
5,
coming up.
feet over Fergie, drone into your visual runway 19, switching to CTAF. National.
That, and then we will grab the APU. Start.
That was perfect
And
timing.
let me try to catch up on some chat here real quick. I know I've missed a lot. Sleeping Dogs is great. You'll love it. For the time of release, the graphics are beautiful. Huge map with endless things. Okay. Sleeping Dogs. Okay.
Continue.
Let's see if we can see Hulock out here. Oh, there he is. $737 is looking good. He had so much faith in me. I let the whole team down. At least Hulock had a smooth one. Look at that. Nice. All right, let's get parked up, and then we'll read some chat, and then unfortunately we'll have to call it a night because I got to work tomorrow. Technically today. APU's on. We'll pull in somewhere over here. All right, scrolling up.
I think that has to be my best landing into DC yet.
Nice.
214, yeah, that's probably it.
Started streaming a year ago, but just now got decent overlays and stuff made. Nice. Hey, the overlays make a difference. I mean, are they the most important thing in the world? No. But once you have like everything set up, you just feel so good about it. Consistency, viewers start to trickle in. Before you know it, 2 turns into 10, 10 to 20. Yep.
$127.
Couldn't a shared cockpit? We still need to try shared cockpit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Parking brake set. APU is on. Shut her down. Forgot to put the slats up. It's fine. Next to a Delta, what do you know, A321.
And you wanted to get away from them.
Alright, let's see here. Still catching up. At least it wasn't a crash, happens to the best of us. Yeah, I try to avoid slamming it, but you know what happens? It happens. Got a Discord. Yeah. If anybody needs the Discord link on YouTube, let me know. I am dumb and did not add it to my description, which I will do before Saturday's stream. But yeah. Let's see here. KDCA approach. We're driving up I-95 and watching the planes come in. Ooh, that would be cool. Watching the planes fly over. Does I-95 go across that bridge that you fly over right before you turn to line up with the runway? The other one down the Potomac. Floaty. Hey, I hope you have a great sleep. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's getting late for some people. It's getting late for me too. So we're going to work on wrapping things up here. But thank you all for hanging out. Everybody who's come through today, with the follows on Twitch, the subs on YouTube. Y'all made today a really good Wednesday. Usually Wednesdays are the slow days. Usually Wednesdays are like 1 or 2 people watching. You guys have made it fantastic. So thank you. Thank you. $395 is the one you fly over. $495 is on the other side coming from the bay. Okay. I see. Great stream. Glad to find your channel. Hit me up for a shared cockpit. Yeah, Hulak and I, we've talked about it for forever, figuring out how to do the shared cockpit and stuff. We're gonna have to do it. But if we get that ball rolling, that may become a thing around here. It'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, definitely.
But so far it's been one of those things we talk about and we haven't done anything with it.
It's just our schedules are so
it's
messed up that
it's life, man. We ain't kids anymore. Fucking adults. Man, I got a 40-hour work week. What the fuck happened? Yeah. Gonna go get a shower, hit the sheets later. Hey Brandon, you take care. Thanks for hanging out. Always enjoy talking about how terrible Call of Duty is with you. It's always a blast. Hope you have a fantastic night. Heading out now, so you need to catch some Z's. All right. Waking up at 6 a.m. to go on up to Sholo AZ. Be flying on a Beach 200. Nice. That sounds like a fun time. On a little Beechcraft. It's a King Air, right? The 200's a King Air. Isn't it? Yeah. I know the 350 is the King Air, and then there's the C90. Could go back in time and take away all the times when parents told your parents can't wait until I'm 18. Man, dude, back before I went to college and I was still in high school, I'd come home Friday night with a 4-pack of Red Bull. I'd drink the whole 4-pack and stay up all night Friday night. We'd play Call of Duty. How am I still alive? I have no idea. But, man, if I could go back, I would. Man, it's so easy back then. Your work buddies invited you to go, had to accept the offer. There you go. That's awesome. Hope you have a great time. Alrighty, everybody. Listen, we will be back Saturday. We will not be back Saturday, actually. I can't stream this Saturday. We'll be back Sunday. Forgot we're going to a little charity concert thing in town. So we'll be back Sunday. 7:30 p.m. Central Time on Sunday. We'll be flying something, I can promise you that. I might try to throw in an extra stream next week because I know I've been missing a lot of streams lately. So I want to try to make some of them up. But thank you all again for hanging out. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. Finish out the week strong. And yeah, I'll see you all Sunday. Thank you everybody who stopped by, following, subscribing. And it's been a blast. It's been an absolute blast. So I will see you all around. Mickey Mike, I'll try to stop in on your streams. I got you subbed. I probably need to go sub Tony as well. Anybody else here who streams that I need to keep an eye out for? Let me know. Owls, of course. I've been subscribed to Owls for a while. I just can never, the schedule never lines up to be able to tune in. It's terrible. But hey, thank you all for hanging out. I hope you all have a fantastic night, fantastic rest of your week. I will see you all Sunday. Stay safe, stay healthy. I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.